So, you've started using AI, asking it questions, but what if you could do more? What if you could go from just being a user to being an engineer, someone who can architect incredible results? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to master the prompt. Does this sound familiar? You ask an AI for something, you're excited to see what it comes up with, and the response is just, kind of blurry, a little generic, and definitely not what you were picturing in your head. It's a super common frustration, but here's the good news. You have all the power to fix it. It all comes down to one simple idea. The AI's output is just a mirror reflecting your input. Think of it like a camera. If you give it a blurry request, you're going to get a blurry picture. But if you give it a high-definition request, that's when you get those crisp, clear, and stunningly precise results. So here's our roadmap. We'll start by learning how to steer the AI engine. Then we'll get into a powerful tool called the Craft framework. After that, we'll unlock some deeper logic, see a truly elite prompt in action, talk about directing your digital assistant, and finally, we'll touch on why this is the skill of tomorrow. Okay, let's get right into it. The first major mental shift you have to make is this. Prompting an AI isn't like typing a search into Google. You're not looking for something that's already out there. You are literally programming an intelligence to create something brand new just for you. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? You could have the most powerful engine in the world sitting in your garage, but if you don't know how to steer, you're not going anywhere. Today, we're grabbing that steering wheel with both hands. So how do we get that control? Well, we use a framework, and it's called CRAFT. It's an acronym, and it stands for Context, Role, Action, Format, and Tone. Seriously, think of this as your secret programming language for getting exactly what you want out of any AI. First up, C is for context. This is the why and the where of your request. Without any context, the AI is just guessing. It's a generic assistant. But when you set the scene, you turn it into your personal assistant, one that knows your world and what you're trying to accomplish. And look, the difference is just night and day. I need a marketing plan is so blurry, but giving it all the details about your brand, your target audience, your team, now that is a high-definition request. Let's move on to R for role. This is the who. You have to remember, these AI models have been trained on mountains of text from every expert imaginable. By assigning a role, you're telling it exactly which expert hat to put on for this specific job. And this is where the real magic happens. A vague request like write about productivity will get you some generic blog post. But asking it to act as a senior consultant with 2 decades of experience, you're not getting random tips anymore. You're getting practical, data-driven strategy from a seasoned pro. All right, next up is A for action. This is the what. The key here is to use strong, active verbs. Don't be passive. Instead of saying, tell me about, use powerful words like synthesize, analyze, critique, or draft. Define exactly what you need it to create. Then we have F for format. This is all about what the final output should look like. Don't leave this to chance. Don't let the AI guess the structure. If you need a table, ask for a table. If you're a developer and you need JSON, specify that you want JSON. It removes all the guesswork. And finally, T is for tone. This is the personality, the vibe of the output. Do you need it to be authoritative and professional, or maybe funny and witty, or persuasive? Defining the tone makes sure the response sounds like it came directly from you or your brand. Okay, so you've got the craft framework down. That's a huge step. But now, let's kick it up a notch and unlock a deeper level of reasoning. These next couple of techniques go beyond just giving instructions. They actually help the AI think through a problem with you. The first one is called chain of thought, and it's almost shockingly simple for how powerful it is. All you do is add the phrase, let's think through this step by step. That's it. This simple command forces the model to slow down and show its work, which dramatically cuts down on errors in really complex tasks like math problems or business strategy. The second technique is called few-shot learning, and it's basically the classic idea of show, don't tell. Instead of trying to describe a really specific style or format you want, you just give the AI a couple of examples first. This is, hands down, the best way to get it to absolutely nail a very unique voice or a tricky structure. So theory is great, but let's see what this looks like in the real world. We're going to put everything we've just learned together and build an elite-level prompt for something complex, like, say, drafting a business plan for a new app. Okay, on the left, we've got the weak prompt. Write a business plan for a new productivity app. We've all done this, right? It's blurry. Now, look at the right. That's the elite prompt. See how it specifies the role of venture capitalist? It lays out the context for the app, the specific action, the format, the tone, and it even includes that let's think step-by-step trigger. It's got the whole craft framework built right in.
And that's really the whole ballgame. The difference here isn't just a small improvement. The weak prompt gives you a generic fill-in-the-blanks template. The elite prompt gives you an actual, actionable strategy. One is a document, the other is a roadmap.
Ready to go from master to grandmaster? We're going to cover 2 final pro-level techniques that'll really shift you from just using an AI to truly directing a powerful digital assistant. Okay, this first one is a little meta, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's called meta prompting. If you're stuck and not sure how to structure your request, just ask the AI to help you. You can say, act as an expert prompt engineer and ask me questions to help build the perfect prompt for my goal. It literally becomes your collaborator in the process. And finally, recursive refinement. And this is so important. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets it perfect on the first try. Not even the experts. You should always expect to do 2 or 3 rounds of refinement. Treat that first output like a rough draft, then give clear, simple follow-up prompts to polish it into exactly what you envision. And that brings us to our final big picture idea. Because mastering the art of the prompt isn't just some neat trick to get better answers from a chatbot. It's really something much, much bigger. This is the language we now use to communicate with and to create with the most powerful tools our species has ever built. So when you master these techniques, you're not just getting better at using AI. You are fundamentally amplifying your own intelligence, your own creativity. And that right there, that's the real skill of the future.